Peace and bliss. This is your girl Goddess Mystic. I am Goddess Mystic. I'm coming through with a Reflection Sundays reading. Y'all already know what it is. What's up? What it do? What it is? What's popping? Ton. Come through. So y'all already know this message may not be that long today, but I don't know. But anyway, the message that I was getting precision. Like, be with precision. Also, the message of conciseness. There is a emphasis on like knowing where you started, like knowing or understanding the starting point so that you can know where you're going, or it's kind of like so you can know the distance that's required of you to get to where you're trying to be or where you're trying to go. There is also an emphasis on, oh, that's what I was hearing. That song Purple Rain by Prince. The color purple has really been in here heavy as well. So that could be someone's favorite color. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you guys could have been dealing with a lot of brain fog or something going on with your crown chakra. I feel like spirit, however, is leading you and guiding you, kind of nudging you is what I'm picking up on, to really invest more of your time, your energy into your passions, your interests, even if that requires you to learn a bit about it. Well, damn. And I feel like somebody's like in need of that type of outlet. It's like you're in need of that outlet. That's why you have the brain fog, or like that's why you feel, I hear spirit say stuck, but that's not even the word that I'm trying to go for. It's kind of like you don't understand or know what step you need to take or what step you need to move towards. There is this phrase that spirit has put upon me multiple times. When in frustration, stick to creation or focus on creation. So some of you guys could be creators, and I feel like this would definitely be a good time for you to focus more so on creating whatever it is that you create, whatever it is that you do. If you draw, if you write, you sing, you make music, you play music. Someone could play an instrument or something like that. Somebody could play like drums. I hear that bass, honey. So some of you guys could definitely be into music. Tap into it. I feel like now is definitely one of those, like a good time to tap into your gifts. Okay, I'm also hearing something about humility. Someone's going through some type of awakening right now. Ooh, okay. Quick message for somebody. Whoever has been going through like some type of challenging times, I do see like something changing or shifting for you. It may seem like instantaneously. I don't even want to put that out there because I don't need you to be going out there looking for it. This isn't for you to come out and look for it. But I feel like it requires you like to choose this. 333, yes. There's a decision that you guys are going to have to make, and I feel like you're going to have to use your judgment and your discernment when it comes to what you want to do, what you want to create, or what you want to invest your energy into. And I feel like the option, of course, will be something that you absolutely love, something that you've always wanted to do. And I feel like money could be like a factor in this situation, but I feel like what spirit is pushing me to say is for you to focus on how it makes you feel instead of what is going to be bringing you, like the money that is going to be bringing you. Because all right, I feel like this is gonna be for the creators, okay? Because y'all know how people, like, it's famously or commonly stated, like, don't focus on doing things for money. Like, if you want to do something, don't focus on like doing it for money, because of course you kind of lose your drive, you lose your passions, and you kind of forget why you started doing it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Focus on doing the things that actually bring you fun, that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, that actually makes you feel good, like that lights you up. And in that way or that situation, that's when the funds come. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, y'all, I've been saying this in the past couple readings I've been doing, but someone could definitely be a generator here. You could even be a manifesting generator. But I say this because I'm getting that message. It's like when you learn to really focus on doing the things that actually feed into you and actually build you up, it's like you learn to focus on the things that feed back into you. I think I said that, but I don't know, girl, because I'm really channeling. That's when you start, it's like you become a magnet for all of the things that you actually desire, you know, outside of what you're already creating for yourself, for your life. You become a magnet and you begin like pulling in all of the things you desire, the money, the cars, the clothes, those, I suppose. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry for real, but ooh, that's just funny how it came in. The money, the cars, y'all gotta do with it, the clothes, the hoes, I suppose. Hey, I just wanna be successful. But seriously though, and I know y'all probably like, girl, nobody focusing on those 304s. Okay, well, y'all know what I meant though. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all probably like, nah. But I'm just saying, like, not literally, of course, but seriously though. Your dreams, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, because I'm talking to somebody here, your dreams are literally going to give you the life that you desire. I don't have my bell, baby, but your dreams are literally going to give you the life you desire. But you gotta go for them. Y'all know that commercial, like, this is how I'm gonna know how old you guys are. Well, I don't know, because I don't be seeing the commercials. I don't know if they still do it. But y'all know those Fruit Loop commercials? Do y'all remember the old Fruit Loop commercials where they're like, follow your nose? That's like what the message that I'm getting, like, follow your dreams. And I'm coming back to this Prince, Purple Rain. I feel a little bad because I don't know about Prince as much as I should, but I do, like, obviously he's an icon. Like, I am an icon legend. Like, obviously he's one of those type of icon people, but someone could be a Prince fan here, or maybe you just know more about him than I do. But he definitely was talking about, I do know this now, Prince was very conscious, and he would talk a lot about, you know, how you can create the life of your desires. And maybe it went over a lot of people's heads. I feel like a lot of what he said went over people's heads. I ain't trying to rhyme, but hey. And but he really was, like, in a way, he kind of was a teacher in what he was doing. Even through his interviews, through his music, he would kind of give you the keys, you know what I'm saying? So that's for somebody. Maybe there's a message for y'all in Purple Rain. But we all know Prince, even his guitar was like shaped like the Ankh or something like that. Yeah, it was the Ankh, but it was in a more it was symbolizing something else. It kind of was a double entendre, probably was a triple entendre. If you know what I'm talking about, could you please explain it in the comments for me? Because I'm not well versed in Prince, but if you are, please help me out and help your other fellow peoples in this community out that's gonna be watching it. Okay, so let's get into the messages. Y'all already know what it is. Was that all? Because I'm like, nah. Was that all? I'm hearing Spirit say, give yourself grace. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm also hearing something about time included. So I feel like you guys could be, or you could have been in a rush to do certain things, to complete certain things, or maybe you've been putting yourself on like certain time confinements. And I feel like Spirit is wanting me to tell you to give yourself grace when it comes to like what you choose to do or when you decide to do it, because a lot of you aren't really aware, but how certain things are playing out. Like, say like you plan on doing something like today, and all of a sudden like something happens and it's just like, damn, now I can't do it. Well, that's in alignment because it's out of your control. And I know it's frustrating as hell, right? Because it's just like, now because I planned on doing this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to get into this groove and doing this. It's like, okay, but sometimes you're literally just being in flow with the divine in the universe, and sometimes you don't even know it, but you actually do listen to your body and yourself more than you give yourself credit for. So that's something that Spirit wants me to say as well. So just give yourself grace. I'm hearing spirit say allow and acceptance as well. So yeah, I feel like there's just some things that you just have to let happen and let play out, because of course, how do I want to say this? It's like, I don't want to say it to be like, yeah, like you're not the center of the universe, because of course, right? Like that's obvious, but it's like, obviously we are not the center of the universe. Certain things have to play out and have to take place in order for even our paths to, it's like certain pathways to unlock, or for certain things within us to activate, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there is like a need for you to be in that energy. Yeah, be in that energy and stop doubting yourself. Now let's get into the messages. Y'all already know what we're doing. We are doing current energy. We're doing a check-in. We are asking what you need to be reflecting on, and then we ended it with advice, honey. We ended it with advice. So tap in. If you have resonated with the message so far, honey, you still watching, make sure you like the video. 1111, make a wish. Hey, manifest. Light a candle, do something. But yeah, tap in. All right, so let's get the messages. Current energy for the collective. Who am I talking to? Give me their current energy. Current energy of who I am talking to. Spirit, show me the current energy. Show me the current energy for the person watching this video. Show me the current energy for the person watching this video right now. Thank you, Spirit. Show me the current energies. The person watching this video right now. What's going on? Show me. Ooh, we have the Three of Swords. That's crazy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess. I absolutely love it. So real quick, with the Eight of Cups at the end, that's what I'm saying. Someone could have recently taken some type of loss. You could have experienced some type of loss, some type of heartbreak, disappointment, even frustration. We already know the Three of Swords definitely represents some type of pain, right? I don't know who I'm talking to, but you could have been someone who really internalized that pain. Like, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, it's kind of given like you didn't really give yourself that time to really grieve how you needed to. And when I say grieve, I mean, feel this or express it however it is that you need to fully express it, especially if you are this very creative person. I feel like a lot of the pain that you guys have dealt with, it's just been something that you held, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that could have caused you to have like that fogginess, that blockiness, that blockage experience. Look, I'm trying to fan the gnats away. But I'm hearing that word though, disturbed. It's kind of like you guys were a bit disturbed or frustrated in a sense. Can I get more on this loss? That whatever this is that you guys have taken a loss on, I feel like you've internalized it so much to the fact that you haven't really allowed yourself to move on from it. That's what I will say. I see that for sure. Yeah, that whatever that is, it caused a lot of burdens. We got the Death card and the Ten of Wands. So some of you guys could have actually experienced losing someone that you were very close with, like a loved one. Some of you guys could have lost a job, a source of income. But you know what else this could be? Because I'm also seeing that some of you could have actually lost something that was actually burdening you more than it was, feeding into you. So even though it could have been a job, source of income, it could have been a home, form of transportation, car, truck, whatever it was, a friend, a family member, I feel like it's kind of like I'm hearing Spirit say it was kind of like a leak in your energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that song, there's a leak in this old building and my soul has got to move. That's it for y'all. I feel like y'all had to move on from something that was really just causing some type of havoc. Is that the right word that I'm using? I hope so. But it really was, you know, more than you, I won't say that more than you seen or more than you were aware of. I would say more than you would acknowledge. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. And I just kind of feel like whatever this loss was, I feel like it had to, you know, intervene. Like God, the divine, had to intervene, and you know what I'm saying, everything had to play out. So I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Like, whatever this loss was, give yourself grace, because this was something that was meant to happen. That's just on period. Yeah, you can feel pain, you can feel grief from this. Like, just because it was meant to happen don't mean it's not going to affect you in which the way that it will. Like, it's meant to impact you. But I feel like whatever this was, in a sense, and this is not to spiritually bypass, this is just being real, like saying it how I see it, this kind of sets you free in a sense. Okay, because what I'm seeing is this hurt, this pain, whatever this was, you were holding on to something that you couldn't move on from or get past from. And I feel like the divine came through and was like, there, I took it, now what? And this could even be something that you were like just stressed out about or fearing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, whatever the burdens was, it has been removed. Now we got this Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like whoever you are, we got to get back to it. I feel like you guys have come to a place, or maybe this is like where you are, you're finally coming to a place where you're realizing like how to really build your life, like the life of your desires, of your dreams or whatever. And I feel like I don't know what it is, but this is kind of giving like the type of skills that you've received, earned, or learned. And I'm also hearing like whatever it is that you've endured during your past has actually equipped you with the skills to build the life, or this life that you are wanting to live or have, you know what I'm saying? The life of your dreams is what I'll say. So I feel like you guys it's kind of giving like you're finally learning how, or you're finally in this space where you know exactly what you need to do, the steps that you need to take in order to build some type of abundance, like, or just to be successful in your field or your career. Even if this isn't necessarily a career, this is a business. Like, I feel like you guys have learned how to do that, or this is something that you're learning how to do. And I'm saying that you are learning how to do because maybe that's what this chapter of your life is about right now. You know, we were talking about knowing where you want to go, but in order to know where you're going and how to get there, you have to know where you're coming from, right? So I feel like because of this Queen of Pentacles being right here, you guys are going to be in this phase or in this chapter in your life. You're just going to be learning a lot about, or just not even learning, this is kind of giving implementing, like implementing everything that you've actually learned, like putting some action to your skills, to your education or your knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this could definitely, somebody could definitely be in some type of friend group as well, though. This could be a friend. You could be receiving help from someone, whether it be financially or just someone actually helping you, guiding you, like a spiritualist, an advisor, a psychic, or something like that, helping you. I'm hearing Spirit say someone is learning how to be a friend of themselves, and also being in a leadership position as well. This Justice card being at the end, that's just letting me know that a lot of things right now are balancing out for you guys, whether you see it or not. Like, a lot is really balancing out for you guys, especially with this Three of Cups as well. It's like a lot of things are coming into balance for you. I feel like Spirit is just wanting you guys right now to just continue remaining focused on your passions, on your dreams, on your talents and your gifts, and really continue working on what you need to be working on. excuse me, there's also an emphasis on you focusing as well, is what I'm seeing here with this Eight of Cups and this big pentacle right here. Somebody's building something, and whatever it is that you're building, that is definitely going to be balancing. I feel like that's going to bring a lot of balance into your life. I feel like that's really going to be a level up. So continue focusing on building that and continue working on it. And it's okay. I don't know why, but I'm hearing Spirit say it's okay to ask for help when you don't know how to do certain things, or when you don't understand certain things. It's okay to ask for help or seek out some type of assistance from someone. Somebody's also building some type of community or a connection in the friend group, which is also going to be really good for you guys as well. I don't know. I feel like y'all could be in some type of partnership. Whoever I'm talking to, you could be building some type of partnership with somebody as well. We have this High Priestess at the end. Well, it ain't at the end, but last card here. Y'all are going to be really doing a lot of subconscious work. Okay, whoever I'm talking to, you guys could actually be like a psychic, or you can be an intuitive, or maybe that's something that you want to get into. You could be a tarot reader, or you're just like really interested in studying the occult, you know what I'm saying, interested in diving more deeper into your spirituality. I can see that also being a thing. I feel like where you are right now, you're currently in this space to where you're able to build some type of foundational stability for yourself, if I may, that will really give you that time that you need to really focus on improving or enhancing your spiritual like knowledge, or your spiritual wisdom, if I may. So yeah, you guys are going to be walking into a phase or a new chapter, if I may. It's kind of giving like an initiation phase to where you're going to have to really hone into your own intuition and learn how to trust yourself over anyone the fuck else. Okay, that's just on period. That's just on period. You're gonna have to really learn how to trust yourself, and that's okay. That's actually really beautiful. I feel like you guys, because someone could also be coming up to some type of important decision that you're gonna have to make, or yeah, it's really, it all boils down to some type of decision that you're gonna have to make. And I feel like you're going to know exactly what to do, and you're going to need to trust that. Okay, so listen to your intuition, listen to your body, and continue trusting your body right now, and continue owning into your intuition. Now the Eight of Cups is here at the end, so I just feel like with that Eight of Cups being at the end, you guys could definitely be walking away from someone or something, and it could be a lot of things. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but I feel like you're walking away from a lot of things, or a lot of situations. I feel like you're in this phase of realization that there are certain people or certain things that you just have in your life, whether this be habits, whether this be just like, it could be like anything, like objects, items, whatever this is. It's just something that you're realizing, these things or these people, you're just realizing that you no longer resonate with them, you no longer align with them. And I feel like you're going to be finally leaving that behind, because I feel like there's also a sense of you realizing that by you continuing to hold on to something or someone, it's like it puts you in this box, right? That limits and restricts you in a way. And I feel like you're realizing how holding on to certain things, certain people restricts you. Ooh, that's what I was trying to get out the whole time. But because of that, I do see you walking away, like you're kind of in this phase of just walking away from a lot, or just leaving a lot of people behind. And I'm like seeing someone on like a four-wheeler, like leaving someone back in the dust. So yeah, that's really good though. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? I need to know. Let me tell you something. Now, if that resonated with you, you are still here, and you have not subscribed, what are you doing? I need you to hit that subscribe button, honey, because the next message is also going to be for you. That was the pull in. Look, that was the pull in. That's me letting you know that's who I'm talking to, you. So let's get to it. Show me what the collective need to be reflecting on today. Whoever's watching, what do they need to be reflecting on today, Spirit? Show me. Whoever's watching, what do they need to be reflecting on today? What do they need to be reflecting on? Show me, what do they need to be reflecting on right now? We have this Queen of Wands. What do they need to be reflecting on right now, Spirit? Show me. I'm not taking all of those. We're going to try again. What do they need to be reflecting on, Spirit? Show me. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Woo, with the Eight of Pentacles. Whoa. Damn, we got the Ten of Cups here at the end of the deck. I just feel like y'all have so much going on around you. Maybe this could even be in your environment, but this could be in your energy, and this could be in your mind, okay? It's so much going on around you. What is this Ten of Wands real quick? Because, you know, I love this. Thank you so much. They already told me. So I feel like you guys really sign up for a lot, okay? It's like you really volunteer yourself for a lot of things that you need to ask yourself. It's kind of like you might need to take a little moment and pause before saying yes to everything, before agreeing to do everything, without realizing like how it's going to affect you or how it's going to take a toll on you. I don't know why we was talking about time earlier, but that message is coming back now, because I feel like that is kind of giving, I don't want to say like you wasting your time, but there's something that you guys are, it's like, what is the word I want to say? Exhausting your resources in, and this could definitely be time. You know what I'm saying? Time is also a resource. There's something that is really exhausting your resources that you are investing in, or maybe you're just holding on to. You're just trying to keep holding on to this, that you need to understand or figure out, like, what is this that's taking so much from you? And it could definitely be something that is burdensome. It probably looks really good, or it probably sounds good to do it, or to have it, or to hold on to it. But there's really just a need. It's a distraction. There's a need for you to realize and recognize it, and understand like how it's actually affecting you and impacting you, versus and impacting you and everything that you have going on, versus like helping you. Okay, I thought somebody was about to pull in. I'm like, who's that? Okay, but anyway, yeah, I feel like you guys could also want to do a lot, you know what I'm saying? But there's a need for you to focus on one thing, or focus on just completing like what needs to be completed first before moving on to the next thing. There is something currently right now that is, in a sense, weighing you down, and I feel like there's a need for you to figure out what that is. It's not even about figuring out what it is. There's a need for you to acknowledge what it is, and it could very well have something to do with what you've experienced in the past. Whoever I'm talking to, you guys could have possibly experienced a lot of betrayal within relationships, especially when it comes to dealing with other people, okay? I'm definitely going to say that. And I feel like you've also experienced a lot of endings as well. I feel like you guys had to walk away from a lot of people. And I feel like there's something within like all of those experiences that you've had that you need to come to peace with or let go with, because I'm feeling like it's like these experiences are now becoming identities to you, and this could be something that you just continuously hold on to. And maybe this could also be like how you just continuously, it's like you continuously use this as an example of why you make certain decisions or do certain things, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm hearing Spirit say free your mind. There's a need for you to free your mind when it comes to certain things like that, because by you using your past experiences to be your decision maker, is what I'm going to say, you're limiting your experiences and your expression, is what Spirit is saying. I feel like y'all, there's definitely some need of for y'all to be more open to companionship, to connection, to community, to really connecting with other people outside of yourself. And networking is what I'm hearing. Collaborating also is what I'm hearing. Especially when it comes to your passions, I feel like there's a need for you guys to connect with more people who share your interests. And I feel like I'm giving advice. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm for real though, like, this is what I see. So this is the question that I want to ask here, because what I'm seeing here, I gotta put these together, because I feel like this is going to be the reflection question for y'all. Make sure you write it down. What is limiting you or stopping you from connecting to other people, especially those that share the same interests as you? Because there is an emphasis on or hint at someone not feeling as if they are, I guess, good enough or worthy enough to be in the same room as other people, like certain people that do the same thing as them. There's an emphasis on you comparing yourself to other people, trying to figure out like how you could be like them or like be on their level. But it's just like, do you not see who you are? Do you not see who you are? Because also the emphasis here is about you guys literally, it's like every time you have a new opportunity to connect with someone else, or you have a new opportunity to do something else, to share your passions, to share your talents, your interests, your gifts, your skills, there is literally a lingering thought. Remember, we were talking about that subconsciousness, right? There's literally a lingering thought. So there could be a need for you guys to do some work around this that comes back up, and it always brings you back to the past, that reminds you of like your past experiences. Like, well, when I tried to do this, then they did that, so maybe I shouldn't do that. So I feel like you guys could definitely be needing to ask yourself, why do you continuously close yourself off from certain connections? It's kind of giving a little self-sabotaging here. I won't lie. Like, I will not lie. Okay? And even if this is not about connections, this could very well so be about the passion itself. Like, why do you continuously close yourself off from completing your passions, from completing your projects that you're working on? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you take the time necessary? And I won't say take the time necessary, but it's just like there's a need. What is that smell? I'm sorry. There is like an emphasis on like asking, like, why. What is the word? Perseverance. That's the word. It's like there's an emphasis on you needing to persevere, like continuing to push through, remaining strong when it comes to pursuing your goals, your dreams, and everything like that. Like, I could definitely see you falling back. And then it's kind of giving like, I'm not even getting the quitting essence or sense. It's just getting like you fall back, and then you come back when you feel ready. But when you fall back, you move on to something else. So now we're here. The question we're coming to is, do you really, like, how do you, or why do you fear commitment? We're going to even go a little deeper. How do you think the relationships of your past relationships actually affect your commitment or impact your ability to commit to certain things? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a need for you to like figure out that type of, it's like a correlation. The correlation to the relationships of your past, to your projects, to your passions. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Because that's something that you guys need to work on. And really, if you had to think about the worst thing ever that could happen when it comes to you working on your projects, what exactly would that be? Because I also feel like there's like a need for you to face those fears when it comes to the projects that you have. If you had to think about your fears, the worst thing that could happen, the things that you are so paranoid about that you just avoid doing them because you're afraid that this will happen, what are they? The shadow work to doing that is actually feeling it, like, and then just allowing it to go. You know what I'm saying? Letting it go. Be free. So there's definitely a need for y'all to do some shadow work regarding your relationship when it comes to people, when it comes to certain things. How are they similar? How are they different? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I feel like with the Two of Pentacles coming out, it's kind of like, damn, I'm hearing that Drake, nothing is the same. But I was gonna say it's like there are two different things, but they kind of, there is some similarity there. So there is something. I don't know about the simulation, y'all. Let's get the next message. Final messages of advice we got for the collective spirit. Final messages of advice we have for those watching. I feel like I gave y'all advice already, but we still gonna get it. Final message of advice. Final message of advice. We got the Four Cups. Damn. We have the Fool. I love that. We got the Four of Wands. I absolutely love that with the Five of Swords. Absolutely love that. This is the thing here, because I don't know, with the Five of Swords is definitely giving stop self-sabotaging, right? The Four of Wands, the Fool card, the Four of Cups. There's a need for you to be patient when it comes to you making certain decisions. Not, what's the word I want to say? Like, not necessarily like, I'm hearing wavering, like steady stepping. Like, I don't want you to be paranoid, right? Because that's just what I'm going to say. But there is definitely a need for patience. Never home. When it comes to making certain decisions, because I feel like there's a need for you to be aware of what's being offered to you right now. Whether it's opportunities, whether it's new pathways, you know what I'm saying, new things to work on, help, assistance, anything, right? There's also a need for you guys to learn how to take more risks. With the Fool card, the Fool is literally number 0, okay? Major Arcana card. So this is really big. I feel like, y'all know how they say your in the Bible, it's like your faith can be as the size of a mustard seed, but even that is enough to make things move. That's all you guys need in order to completely change your life and completely change your reality. But you also need to move on your faith, to walk by your faith, right? So I feel like with the Fool card coming up, with the Four of Wands and this Four of Cups here, like, yeah, it's kind of giving, like, yes, you have the experience of the past, but what if you never even had that type of experience? I feel like it's time for you guys to walk around. It's like it's time for you guys to make certain decisions as if you've never experienced what you've had experienced from the past, right? Because I feel like the experiences from the past, with them lingering in your mind, they kind of close you off or limit you or restrict you in a sense from making the, you know, new decisions, or like trying something new, because you're afraid of something from the past happening again, right? You're afraid of repeating something else from the past. But what if this was completely different from the past? It's like it's kind of giving like you need a new set of eyes, or you need to come or view something with a newer perspective, like a childlike perspective, as if you've never experienced anything at all and you're just learning. Like, it's like you're learning everything all over again, or you're just learning it as the first time, right? You're seeing something for the first time, or as the first time. That's kind of like the energy that spirit wants you to have when it comes to you making certain decisions, especially when it comes to your dreams, honey, especially when it comes to your passions, because you have the ability to really create something stable, to create something secure in here. And I feel like all that's required of you is that undeniable faith, the undeniable action that's backing the faith that you have, okay? That freedom, because that's really what it is. It's like a sense of freedom. You literally have free will, yes, and you can make whatever decision that you want to make, yes, but I feel like there's a need for you to know that within yourself, okay? So yeah, and stop doubting yourself. There's definitely that lingering doubt. There's definitely that lingering need to be right about everything, when it's not about being right or wrong. It's really about learning. And you won't learn anything unless you make a decision on something. You have to choose. You have to choose, and you have to you have to take an action. So that's all I have for y'all. And I don't know why I wasn't even about to say that, but honey, commit to the action that you take. Commit. Because that's really what's going to show you the results that you need. Making the commitments to the things that you love, you desire to see, to have. So let's get some oracles so we can end this off real quick. Let's get some oracles. We're really gonna get a few of them. One card from the Dream Weavers for the collective, please. For the person watching this, one card for the person watching this, one message of advice. Very interesting how I picked up the Dream Weavers. I'm just picking up cards at this point. I'm just picking up decks. One card, one final message of advice we have. What the winter spirit knows. And then we have all the magic everywhere. That innocence is also the message of the it's like seeing things from an innocent perspective. That's also the message that's number 20, number 14 of the Fool. Let's get number 20. The winter spirit knows obstacles. Come on now, we were just talking about this. Obstacles that are divinely timed, the season of rest, slowing down to regroup. Obstacles are placed in our path for a purpose, to slow us down. If you encounter ice, you need to proceed with caution. If you encounter a no, maybe a yes will come from a new source. If you encounter a mountain, you need time to figure out whether you should climb it, walk around it, dig a tunnel through it, or choose another path altogether. Regardless the form the obstacle takes, the winter spirits know that sometimes you need to put something on ice until a better time. If something isn't working right now, trust that it is not meant to, at least not yet. What the winter spirits know is that the season of slowing down to contemplate and dream is upon you now. Take advantage of this time to regroup, rethink your choices, and make a plan. Only after you've rested and surrendered will you receive the wisdom that heralds the time of regeneration and rebirth. And who knows, perhaps the obstacles in your path you've been planning for may have welted away by then. I was about to say a window, so I feel like this is a time window that you guys are in right now. Of course, we know winter is about to be ending because we about to be in spring season, but I feel like that's for somebody. You already know. We was talking about that, honey. That alignment is real. So don't try to force anything, okay? Now we have all the magic everywhere. Abundance, prosperous potential, being responsible. The law of abundance is operating in your life now. You're in a time of great potential and possibilities. It's as if everything you've been working for, wished for, and hoped for has brought you to this moment. Synchronicities are everywhere if you are open and pay attention. This is your time to fully immerse yourself in the beauty of your life while trusting that all your needs will be met. Magical energy works through you for the highest good of all. What is most important now is for you to have clarity on what you genuinely want to manifest and experience in your life. Be sure you're willing to take responsibility for this and go the distance to take care of your co-creation. What do you need to believe for you to receive all the riches you deserve? Can you take a moment to define what abundance means to you? Is it financial prosperity, love, good health, or creative achievement? Be careful what you wish for, because now is the time for dreams to come true. All the magic everywhere is yours to experience. Listen. Now y'all already know what it is, because that's definitely how the messages was. Let me get 3 cards for y'all from the Healing Spirits. I ain't gonna read the book, but I'm gonna read the message that the Healing Spirits got. What message the Healing Spirits have for this collective? For the person, for the people watching this. What message? Final messages of advice. What message do the healing spirits have for those watching? Final messages. What final messages of advice for those watching? Damn. Okay. What messages do the healing spirits have? Final messages for those watching? We got these purple colors all over again. Remember, that was what we started off with, purple. So crown chakra, okay? Elevation is what spirit is saying. It's definitely giving an elevation. Y'all definitely need to have some, I don't know, it's kind of giving like a come to Jesus. Even if you aren't religious, this is just about you really connecting to God or connecting with God more. You know what I'm saying? Like praying more, like strengthening your faith is what I'm getting, okay? The light in you can lead the way. Come on, and look at that. The light in you can lead the way. Look at that. This is literally about trusting yourself and your intuition, because the light in you is of God, honey, is of the divine, is of the universe, and it's in you, okay? It's in you, okay? Don't fear change, embrace it, and grow. Number 34, what was that? Number 45. Okay, so we got 45, 34, that's 9. When it feels right, do it. Ooh, I love that message. Wow, somebody calling me. I'll have to call back. When it feels right, do it. Y'all already know we was talking about that. Tuning into your body. When it feels right, do it. Listening to your body. You came to serve. Okay, so some of you guys definitely could be the healers, the mystics, the teachers, whatever it is, honey. You came here to do something, and I feel like only you know when it's going to be your time to get up and start back doing it. But just listen to your body, okay? Because you got it, okay? Final messages. We already know what it is. We ended it off. Final message we got for the collective. Final message for those watching. Final message. Whew. It's getting dark. It's getting cold. Final message for those watching. Final message. Final message. One card. Final message. We have progressions, journey. I absolutely love that. Aries, act. Come on now, taking action. We getting on an island. What number is that? Number 56, progressions. Literally your journey. It's about the like I was saying, it's literally about alignment, like your experiences as a whole. Let me put it up and read. The planets continuously move through time and space. When you are born, you imprint the patterns of that moment, which are described as in your natal chart. But the planets keep moving, and you also imprint the patterns they make as they progress through those first few months. These progressions sketch out the big sweeping journey of your life. You live that pattern out at roughly a rate of a year to a day for the rest of your life. Once you're born, you cannot choose the cycles you live through, but you always choose how you respond. Come on, B. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Action. Progressions do not speak of a passing thing, but to the big sweeping arcs of karmic fate, to your soul's journey. Your present situation may not make sense in the short term because it has more to do with big karmic patterns and how those intersect with the karmic patterns of the world's progress, and less to do with your daily existence. Stand back and look at your life's journey. Think about the years you engaged with the world and the years needed time for more personal work. Consider making a timeline or painting this landscape to see where you are on those big sweeping patterns. Come on, B. Come on. This situation may feel fated, but the outcome is not predestined. Though you may feel uncomfortable, you will always have a choice about how you respond and where you go. To help guide you in the moment, consider where you would like to be at the end of your life, a far distant point, and look back. Let this future become your lighthouse to guide you. Even though you may have to go around the rocks and work with the tides, let your lighthouse guide you. Challenge. This is not a small obstacle or opportunity. This is part of a complex pattern. Every choice you make changes how it unfolds. Gift. Trust the tides and set your own sails, okay? And then we have Aries. Number 1, we already know Aries. Y'all look and see where Aries is in your chart. Maybe you look and see, check out your progressive chart this year, as a matter of fact, because that'll give you some hints, especially if you guys are like more versed in astrology. Check out your is it the progression chart for this year? And it'll give you more, you know, hints about, or more information about where you are in this year and what you're meant to experience. Also, y'all don't mind me because I'm like, it's dark out here and I'm literally trying to I'm trying to catch the words in the book. But last card, Aries, act. Aries asks you to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarated, direct, rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is the cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. It rules the head and imbues into initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. The sun shines here March 20th through April 20th. Come on, Aries season is, how the fuck did I not think about that? Spring season is about to begin. We were saying that. Well, I was saying that, but y'all was here. But spring season, honey, I don't know. I just feel it. That's your time. Because literally, Aries, act. Come on, B. Come on. I feel like y'all are going to be getting some type of new energy around that time in Aries. So just use the rest of this, you know, winter season, the rest of this downtime. Use that shit to your advantage, okay? While you're resting, while you are recuperating, you're good. Like, no need to rush. I literally thought about that. I literally had to realize that, okay? Anyway, let's get to it. Action. Begin. Move into new territory. Cut to the chase. Be a hero. Feel the call to action and thoughtfully respond. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp and to the point. Shoot from the hip. Set healthy boundaries just by being vibrantly alive. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. I think that's a message for somebody. I'm gonna read that again because you might need to hear that again. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration, especially for my ADHD people. That's here for you. I'm here for you. Aries activates our inner adolescent. Direct orders can set off knee-jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how to feel, express your own experience and opinion and speak in I terms. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting another's, they'll take care of their own needs first. So don't set this up as an either or situation. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a break, and come back later. Challenge. Accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a configuration. Proceed with caution. Gift. Aries makes the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long, dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and if it can't be your miracle, I'm sorry, I did not read that right. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner feel the flowing inner life force. Trust this divine direction and summon the courage to begin. God damn. Trying to get the words out. But okay, guys, that's all I have for y'all today because I'm about to take my booty into his house because it is dark. Okay, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope this message resonates with you exactly as it needs to, and I hope it helps you exactly as it needs to, as always. And hope it reaches exactly who it needs to. So yes guys, make sure if you guys are still watching the video and you enjoyed the whole video thoroughly, maybe you ain't, you know, something didn't resonate with you, that's cool, but for the most part it did. Make sure you like the video, make sure you comment below and let me know how it resonated with you. You don't have to really, no, make sure you comment below and let me know how the message really resonated with you, and make sure you are subscribed, honey, if you are not, because what are you doing? So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope this message resonated with you, and I'll either see you in the comments below or the next video. Peace.